What's going on? What's up, everybody? In the Steam group. What's going on, Omni? Benjamin, Rumbledore, Enzo, Levantlick, Schmidt, Cookie Binger, what up? Tis Thunder. Anyway, gonna do some Chaos 3s today. Do a little shard farming here. And I'm in the Steam group, so anyone who wants to get in on some Chaos 3s, feel free to hop on in. I actually need to do something about air, and I got way too many flamers going here. Let's see, what can I do? Did I really not put any? Oh yeah, I didn't put any Skyguard over there at all. Let's see. Gonna leave that one. You can just join on me through the Steam group there, Tiago. Well, here we go. We got massive overkill here. Let's get rid of that one. And that'll allow me to put a anti-air in up here. A little Skyguard action. Oh yeah, all about the flamethrowers. Anyway, Chaos 3 is, it's where everybody that's coming in Nightmare 4 gear should be finding their gear replacements. But it's also an awesome shard farming place, as the defense rate shard starts dropping here in Chaos 3. And it's huge. It adds to almost every single defense. What's going on, Justice? Elfton, what up? Anyway, got 2 more spots open. Feel free to hop on in. In fact, just wave 1, so I'm just going to go ahead and get things started here. I've only got 2 of those defense rate shards, and I'm constantly swapping them back and forth because it's a good item. There's no doubt. Yeah, I just woke up. There, Cookie Binger, I'm a little... running a little behind on the Discord. You can pretty much make just about anything pretty viable there, Schmidt. Zero, she just joined right through the Steam group chat. Join the Steam group, then join group chat. There's a video on my channel on how to do it if you can't figure it out. It seems like how it normally works there, Omni. Duranos, what up? Actually, no, Nightbot's not running there. Let me get Nightbot all squared away here. Forgot about my buddy Nightbot. What the heck? That's not right. Always forgetting about Nightbot. Alright, there it is. I had to give it a minute or two to get logged in there, but anyway, if you're having trouble finding the Steam group, there's a link in the description below. Or just do an exclamation Steam. I'm not sure if it'll work in YouTube, but it'll work on Twitch for sure. Not about DPS, Benjamin. It's about how long you can survive. So your DPS doesn't really matter. But yeah, I mean 150 DPS is... Chaos 1 doesn't require very much. Chaos 1's probably like the equivalent, maybe, of Nightmare 2 or whatever. Alright, what do we got going over here? Everybody got people kicking it near my flamethrowers? What up? How do flamethrowers going down like that? Just upgrade anything you want, if you feel like upgrading anything at all. Not really, definitely not a necessity by any means. How many range shards you got now, Omni? Or, pardon me, how many rate shards do you have? Defense rate. Definitely what it's all about. Just a medallion there, Abby. Just a medallion. You can do it with a medallion or a totem. You just got to understand the defense. Flamethrowers don't scale very well off of defense crit. So you want to go defense health, defense power, and then find ways to get as much defense power as you can. So vampiric, since you're going with defense crit as well. Or pardon me, since you're going with defense health. Needs them shards there, Cookie Binger. Not about the gear, it's about the shards. You got 3 of them, huh? Lucky, lucky. I got 2, and I'm just, like I said, I'm just constantly moving them around. I switched to a medallion on the flamethrowers. You get a little bit more, not much, but you do get a little bit more out of it if you go with a medallion with defense speed and defense health, and then you use vampiric on it. I'm sitting at like 199,000 DPS on tier 1. But a lot of that is from Ascension too. Oh, now the legendary items just start falling from the sky. That's how it works. That's a good idea there, Cookie Binger. Maybe I'll do that. Save them up and open them all up at the end. Not a bad thought at all. What's going on there, PCT? Get some items, did you, today, Ami? I found, I ended up finding 4 medallions yesterday. 4 perfect medallions. None of them had, the stats I was looking for on it. I mean, they were all good medallions though. They had defense power, defense crit, and defense speed. But I wanted one without defense crit and with defense health. And I've yet to find a perfect one. I've got a 60 upgrade mythical, but no 60 up legendaries yet. I like the update, Alex. I mean, you know, we're in the midst of lots of changes with it, so that's always a little bit of a process, but I always like it. You know, I like learning new things. I like the challenge of it all. See you there, Exemplode. Have a good one. Yeah, a little RNG luck never hurts there, PCT, that's for sure. Well, that's just Chaos 5 if you're finally at Chaos 5. Chaos 5, all the drops go away. That is for sure. Hell, I got a bag full of gear now. The gear is the armor. The armor just drops like crazy. Yeah, most of the people are actually on YouTube there, Cookie Binger. You see a lot of familiar names over there. Right now, not many people wanted to watch the Chaos 3, you know, but I needed to do something for the Steam group. But right now there's 33 on YouTube and 13 on Twitch is what I'm showing. I haven't seen any problems like that, David, but wouldn't surprise me. So basically I'll do 2 runs, then I'll leave group and start a fresh group to give everybody a chance to get in. Well, it's always appreciated there, Kicky Binger. What's up, Zoop? Let's see. Sure that's gonna burn it all up. Yeah, we'll probably get something in a wall. I'll throw something here just because. And how about right there? You just joined through the Steam group there, Elfin. If you don't understand how to do it, there's a video on my YouTube channel that will help you out. Throw another one there just because we can. 500 left. It's all in the flamethrower there, David. Ascension's really easy. All you do is take the defenses you're using and put all your points there. There's a... You're going to have to look for it there, Elthan. I'm not going to link it to you right now. I mean, there's a big old join or group chat button up in the top right corner of the Steam group. Hit that, and then you can just right-click anybody that's in the chat, and you're good to go. Let's see. Yeah, it should work. Did I put anything over here? Yeah. It's like 200, almost 200,000 there, PCT. 199, 892. Thanks there, Cookie Binger. I appreciate it. You've been making that sound go off like crazy. Nothing should make it down there, Dumbledore. I mean, if the window control gets destroyed, then yeah, I'll throw in a anti-air. Well, most of that is Ascension there, PCT. I don't have a max medallion on him. That's a purple, 60 up purple medallion that's on him. Man, hopefully I at least get one defense rate today. Wednesdays and Thursdays I usually do the C1 and C2, C3 grinds. Yeah, weapon manufacturers are beast. You just got to rethink your builds. They're amazing. You can't use what you used to use. It's not going to work. Chaos 1, you got your special mob is the shieldies. So you want to use something that something that the shieldies will take damage. So like flamethrowers, ramsters. If you have just cannonballs or poison dart towers or whatever, just kicking it behind your walls, you got a good chance of getting wrecked. Yeah, gonna take more than that there, crew. I've got like 5 of the vampirics, but I've opened several hundred Chaos 1 shards for sure. Alright, so we lost the window control. That's alright. Could sell a couple of flamethrowers and get a little air in there. Well, maybe gear up a little bit more in incursions or the last couple of maps of campaign hard mode. Well, thanks there, Luigi. I appreciate it. I've been over 3 million on the walls there, Omni. That's with a purple medallion right there. That's not even with one of the good ones. I got all my gear dumbed down a little, hoping to improve the drop rates in Chaos 5. Alright, let's see. What do we want to do? We can get rid of just one of these and put in an anti-air, and that should take care of things. There we go. That should handle it. No, I've got a totem on the wall. I'm using a purple. I meant totem. You guys know what I mean. What I said was I'm using a purple and not a legendary because I'm trying to dumb my gear down a little. I don't want to use maxed out stuff as the drops don't happen anymore. So all the maxed out stuff is sitting in bag number 4. Man, you'd be able to get some beast mode DPS out of your walls if you did put a medallion on them. But then, of course, they'd have no health. That'd be no good. Yeah, I've been saying that since day one of the trials there, Storm. The weapon manufacturer is a beast. Anybody that's has the EV and is having trouble with the first 3 chaos tiers, for that matter. Yeah, that's true. Don't need no health if you're one-shot and everything. It's a shame. I hope this map enters the Chaos 5 rotation at some point so we can get some of those galactic weapons maybe. A little Chaos 5 variety of galactic weapons would be just awesome. Get the blaster caster going on my apprentice. Would be nothing better than that. That and the polearm for the monk is pretty cool too. You'll see there, Cole. There were special weapons that were added in when The Force Awakens released. Back, what, last year? Year before, whatever it was. They went along with the galactic skins. But they drop from Throne Room. But unfortunately, the highest quality you can get is Chaos 3. Yeah, it's the only one I've seen too there, Cookie. Just Throne Room. Hopefully, like I said, hopefully it makes the Chaos 5 rotation at some point. Hey, you just gotta kill him, Storm. If you AFK it, then you'll have a problem with them. But if you just go kill the cyborgs, then they're dead. Cyborgs can't disable anything, you know. You can use whatever you want on any chaos tier. It's just some are going to be more AFKable than others. If you're in Nightmare 4 gear there, Schmidt, I would just try Chaos 3. I mean, it may go a little rough, and you definitely want to do it solo. You don't want to do it in a group. Chaos 3 in a 4-man group has higher difficulty mobs than Chaos 4 solo does. So you definitely want to, you know, if you've got a set of Nightmare 4 gear builders, you know, you can do Chaos 3 solo. And, you know, you'll have to think your builds out a little, because it's definitely a different game. Oh, you know how I do it, Omni. I'm hooked. I actually tried to play Oxygen Not Included last night, and I didn't even get it loaded up for the first time. I got it reinstalled, because I had it back when it first released. I only played it for a minute or two. I was going to stream that last night, and I just ended up going right back to DD2. Once you're hooked, you know. Nice, Cole. That's awesome. I remember my first Chaos 4 clear. I was pretty stoked about it too. Anyway, here we will see one of the galactic weapons. Oh, summer's almost here there, PCT. You'll be there in no time. And there's the monk polearm. They're just cool looking. Alright guys, so that was 2 runs, so I'm going to drop a group here and then reform, give some other people an opportunity to hop in. If nobody joins back, by the time like the next map is finished being built, then feel free to hop back in. But I'm going to try to give everybody 2 runs. Oh, finished a daily, didn't even realize. Get some of my coffee. Oh, you think it's bad now, Scrub Lord? Wait till you get to Chaos 5. It's even worse. The drops are very elusive. Nah, Fasco, that's the only one. It would be awesome if every map had a set of weapons, but just that map is it. Jimbo, what up? Clear up some bag space here real quick. And lock all the shards. I'll open all the shards up at the end. And pray I got something good. In fact, I'll keep them. Where do I want to put them? I'll put them all in bag 3 here. See how many you can get here today. Hopefully I can get 15 or 20 to open. That'd be cool. That's a little optimistic considering the You get one per drop most of the time. Alright, let's do it up. Mute you guys for a second and choke to death here. Alright, I'm back. Yeah, Ramsters work really well too. There, Cookie, I'd agree with you there. The range scaling is terrible, but they're still insanely effective. Now, hopefully, we don't get any stuck roller issues here. That would be very, very irritating. Let's see. I think we're just going to go with one wall. Eh. You know, there's plenty of DU. Might as well go with wall it up properly. There, I think we can get away with one, though. Omni's in Discord or in Twitch chat right now, Tracy. Thanks for subscribing, Adrian. I appreciate it. Where's that other wall? Right there. Yeah, he's over there kicking it in Twitch chat. Yeah, I just can't do that publicly. There, Cookie. Trendy would not be very happy with me if I was streaming that level of cheese. Alright, let's see. We're going to need some air in here. Let's just go right here with it. And then we'll flame it up a little more here. Might as well just go for it here. Try to wreck most of them right out of the spawn. Make it nice and quick. What do you mean, Tracy? No, he's on Twitch. He's watching on Twitch TV, not on YouTube. There he is. Let's see. Gonna need air over here too. Let's just do that. Get the air in. Where are we going to put it? Oop, wrong dude. Oh, almost jumped into the goo. And 2 more flamethrowers. Well, might as well. Let's go 1 right there. I think everything's going to get rolled out of the gates here. And maybe the other side. I think let's just go right there. Anyway, I think that'll probably get it. Now we just got the stuck roller. We get stuck rollers, we're gonna have to just do what we can to burn them out. In fact, let me make sure I got the... Ooh, I don't have it on. I'll have to make sure I put that charged shot sphere on my apprentice. Make life a little easier. Earth Shatter is sadly single target. I really, really wish that was AoE, but it would have to hit. They would have to seriously reduce the damage of that thing to make it AoE. It would be the strongest defense in the game. If it was, there's no doubt. It hits like a truck. Sorry there, Jimbo. I didn't staring off at Twitch and YouTube chat. Not enough. Let me collect a little more mana here. Yep, here we go. Let me see. I'm going to get that charged primary in here. Just in case we do get a stuck roller. Oh, you know what the thing to do will be to... See, I'm not using slot number 2. I'll just get an EV in slot 2. And I know I've got the charge primary going on him. Her, pardon me. Let me double check. Charge shot. I always call it by its old name. That's pretty normal there, Crane. Wait till the green ones come, then it'll really be irritating. The Chaos 5 legendary chests are quite rare, unfortunately. I'll just do that. There we go. I don't know, Jimbo. That's a good question. Let me look. See if it adds any heat just when it procs. Nope. Doesn't look like it adds any heat. God, that's OP. Crazy. I didn't even notice that. I've been playing the EV for a couple of days now. Pretty, well, all day yesterday for sure. I DPS'd on the EV trying to find a better weapon. You know I'm going to find a Chaos 3 version now. I can't even bring her out. Yeah, that's Cookie Binger there, bozo. Alright. Let's see here. Did that Skyguard stay alive? Yeah, it did. Or I put it over here. Take it easy, Tracy. What are these guys at tier 2? Actually, so they gained 20,000. Still about 10%. Flamethrowers don't get a whole lot out of upgrades. That is for certain. Oh, don't give me any new superstitions there, Cookie Binger. That's terrible, man. You know, I've got a list of them already as it is. Now I can't die either. Oh, no. I usually skip it too there, Kren. I'm sure that they said it's being worked on. I'm sure it'll get fixed pretty quick. A lot of people are very unhappy about it. I'm gonna have to test that theory out now and see if you don't die on C5, if it ups your chances. Good gosh, you got me grinding another day, checking out theories. Good lord, Cookie, what the heck? What are you trying to do to me, man? Just spread the ups around. It doesn't even matter where they go. I told myself I'm going to get a range shard today. Now I have got, or a rate shard. I have gotten one from Chaos 5 before. I've gotten one from Chaos 5 and one from Chaos 4. Stuck in the middle of a bunch of bads. There we go. Take it easy there, mama. Just gonna kill him with the charge shot there. King. It'll be painful, but I tell you, the instant fix for this map would be to remove siege rollers from this map, or remove the possibility of siege rollers to come from that lane. Hopefully they do that at a minimum. I actually normally say purple, blue, purple, legendary, or gold. I actually get criticized by calling them purples instead of mythicals most of the time. So that's why I try to call them by their proper name now. Little Lava Mancer deeps. That always helps. Oh, oh! Fail jump for the lost. What are the mob levels? I haven't even looked on Chaos 3 in a 4-man. 888. I'm not sure. Does anybody know what the mob levels are for solo Chaos 4 off the top of their head? You never know. I mean, there might be something good down there. Gotta go check, you know. You never know if you don't look. Gotta jump in the green goo every now and then, see if there's anything good. Oh yeah, no doubt about that there, Cookie. I don't even look at blues anymore. I've been looking at blue canisters for the EV, but that's it. $670, $680. Yeah, so I'm assuming that's the case with all the tiers. But a 4-man Chaos 3 is tougher mobs than a 1-player Chaos 4. Tuskar, gonna get wrecked. Well, no siege roller. We lucked out on that one. Nothing wrong with a little luck, you know? Crappy blue chest. Ugh, terrible. That's alright, just here for the shards anyway. Hopefully I get 2. Give me 2! Nope, just 1. Throne room, the mobs are 100 levels higher. That's strange. Don't jinx me, Cookie. Cat getting a little out of control over here. Same map with all the siege rollers. How brutal would that be? I did this map a few times last night and didn't have any siege rollers out of that far lane. It scales differently with each tower there. Elar. It, you know, some it scales better than others. Yeah, it seems like that, King. I mean, I think that's how it was originally intended. Now, whether or not it worked out that way is a whole nother story. But pretty sure that's how it was intended. Higher loot chance. Thanks, John. Appreciate it. Let's see. What do we want to do here? Same old thing, I guess. Flamethrowers. Flamethrowers are just really good for Chaos 3. Yeah, let's just go ahead and put it up top. Might as well. Don't want to have to come back down this way, so get 4 of them there. That should get it. Not sure there, Elark. Might be some kind of a bug. No clue. That's probably way too much mana down there. With proper placement there, Kryn. The PDT doesn't do much against the shieldies or the geodes if you don't place them properly. And, you know, a lot of people that are just coming back to the game from Nightmare 4, they'll have to learn that valuable lesson when they're used to just throwing them down, you know. Yeah, it was. It requires a lot of hours there, Liv, but I actually do this full time now. Makes things a lot easier, but when you're working a regular job, it's definitely tough. Alright, so we're going to have to just manually kill this lane, it looks like. I'll just stay down here and just try to fend them off here. And I'll put one wall in. The wall will help me out. Just go something like that. Ramsters are really good. Ramsters work in every chaos bracket. Flamethrowers work, Ramsters work. I mean, you don't even need the PDT if you go Ramsters or Flamethrowers. They just wreck everything. Leviticus just joined the Steam group chat. This is run number 2, so I'll be starting a fresh group after this this map is done. Oh crap, did I forget to put a Skyguard down below? No, it looks like they got handled. They got it done. When I do it, I use just that Elarchy. I just use the Nimbus and the PDT, and the Nimbus takes care of those geodes that like to show up in waves 4 and 5 too. Anybody got some mana? There we go. Very nice. I probably won't until more people get a better grasp of the game, Cole. I mean, my build will hold up for 4 players, but one player standing in the wrong spot or whatever ruins the whole map. I'm sure you already know that if you're doing Chaos 5s now. And I tried one day a few days ago to do Chaos 5s with viewers, and it just did not go well. King, you can post it up in the Steam group, and people will join you for sure. Let's see, looking good. Throw a couple more here just because most of those aren't even going to hit anything. Let me see, let's put one behind. Right there. And one right there. They're going to take a little bit of damage, but hopefully they survive. And let's see. I'm on the US servers there. Thanks for subscribing there, Leviticus. I appreciate it. Let's see, why don't we go another flamer over here? Oh, actually at the defense limit, so we're at the DU limit. So this will work. Yeah, getting late out there at your house, sitting it there, Cookie. Oh yeah, everything's just getting rolled here. Yeah, I like that too, Lewis. You know, almost all of the music from the game is actually in the music folder for DD2. Almost all of the original Dungeon Defenders music is in there. It's not really that bad there, Leviticus. I swap servers all the time. I play on on all of them. And, I mean, of course there's some small amounts of latency, but not too bad. Flamethrowers as blockades. That'd be rough. Just hang in there, Calicona. About the only thing I really recommend is just keep grinding. I mean, I probably failed, I don't know, 30, 40, maybe even 50 Chaos 5 maps before I got a win. But I got lots of upgrades on Wave 2 and Wave 3 and so on before I failed. I mean, as long as you can make it, essentially as long as you can make it to Wave 3, you're going to eventually see upgrades. Where the siege roller at? He's dead anyway. By the time I make it over there, he'll be gone. You can join the Steam group chat there, Kiko, if you want to try to get in. On YouTube, there's a link in the description. Just do exclamation Steam there, Corinne, and it'll give you a link to the Steam group. Yeah, shielding guard's not very important there, Van, but that range, of course, is pretty nice. So you'll definitely want, want to keep grinding out that range. You wait for a spot to come open, and then you right-click my name and just join me. This is the first run with this group, so I'll do a, I'll do this run, then one more, and then I'll change group and get some fresh people in. Alright. You should buy whoever you want there, the third amigo. There's nothing wrong with the Dryad. I don't know who told you the Dryad's bad. The Dryad has one of the strongest defenses in the game currently. The Nimbus Cloud is crazy OP. So whoever told you the Dryad is bad was lying to you. Dryad's a beast. What's going on there, Shadow? Is this the second with this group? I thought it was the first. My Nimbus is doing like 100,000 damage every 0.22 seconds. So four times a second. That's 400,000 DPS at tier 1. So yeah, I mean the Nimbus is crazy OP. You just got to throw a medallion on them there, Larky. Medallion, defense speed. I use defense rate and range as shards. Alright, so I'll go ahead and drop this group and we'll get another one started up. Like I said, if the group doesn't fill back up, feel free to rejoin. But, I don't know, let's see how many people are in Steam chat here. There's actually quite a few people waiting, so... Yeah, 5 times every 1.1 second, that's a lot of damage. You're doing that much damage, Cole, it doesn't matter if it's single target. It's the strongest single target tower in the game. There's no doubt about that. There's nothing hitting for that much. I use range destruction on the sand traps. What is it? Range destruction and crit chance is what I use. or pardon me, range, crit damage and crit chance is what I use. Earthshatter's strong, but it's not even close to that DPS there, Cookie. The Nimbus is, I mean, like I said, in my gear, it's over 400,000 DPS at tier 1. It's just beast. No problem there, Trent Eastwoods. Awesome. This here, yeah, this here is just screaming disconnect. Let's see. It's pretty trivial at 400 Ascension there, binary. So yeah, I'm assuming that at the Ascension 1000 it'd be crazy. No, they're beast because they're beast. There, bozo. Beast is beast. Oh, I'm not going to have anywhere near 15 by the end of the stream. Ooh. Almost sold one. Derp. 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 The thing you got to remember there, Binary, is you can't have... this isn't a hardcore game. I mean, it's a hardcore grind. But the difference between a hardcore player and a softcore player is just how long it takes you to get there, depending on how much time you're willing to put into the game. So, I mean, they got to make the end game achievable for people that are not going to play, you know, 100 hours a week or whatever. That's probably what I average, like 100 hours a week. You know, they got to make end game achievable for everybody. Yeah, join King there, guys. He's in the Steam group doing some Chaos 3 runs as well. So if you can't get into this group, definitely hop into King's group and get you some runs in. Yeah, looks like somebody didn't come along here. Right, I'm just gonna plan for the air this map. Yeah, it's nice of you, King. There's a ton of people in the Steam group that still need Chaos 3. I mean, if you look at overall players, I'm sure the majority of players, period, still need it. Need a little Chaos 3 action. Alright, so let me get that air in right now, so I don't forget. I'm just going to go with, we'll do it properly. Air control for each lane. What's going on, Jalal? How you doing? Thanks for subscribing there, son. Appreciate it. Gonna run out of DU here if I just keep spamming them. Let's see. I'm not gonna do any Chaos 5s in the Steam group for quite a while, Kren. Like I said, it's too susceptible to failure. There's, you know, it's not, you can't just come in and stand there and win, and that's what a lot of people kind of expect with carries. So I won't be doing any Chaos 5 carries. for people that are lower than Chaos 4 gear for quite some time. Let's see. Let's go here. I mean, that's not what you guys want to hear. I understand that. But you got to realize, too, that it becomes extremely frustrating losing matches just because somebody stands by the core or whatever. And I got no interest in gear checking. If people don't want to come in legitimately, I'm not going to be the police and check everybody's stuff. I'll just play the game by myself and not have to worry about it, Or play the game with people that I know have got the gear. I mean, it sucks, and I understand that, but that's just the way the multiplayer scaling works now. It's just, it can be a huge pain in the butt having somebody with Chaos 1 gear or whatever rolling into Chaos 5. It just will jinx your whole run. And, like I said, sadly I've learned that lesson too many times. This is the Juice Police. Yeah, I don't want to be that guy. I policed everybody for years and years and years as a pit boss at work. I got no interest to do that while I'm playing video games, Because I go by my time there, Zenario. Yeah, streams all start at my time, not anybody else's. So, like, right now it's 4 p.m. for me. It's kind of prime time in the U.S. to be streaming. I do tons and tons of night streams. Night for me or day for you. But let's see. Yeah, I mean, I think, when you compare, now, I don't put in as many hours as a lot of streamers do because I've got a life. I've got a wife and everything else, You can't be married and expect your marriage to work if you stream 10 hours a day. But I do mix my times up quite a bit. I do, in fact, the last 2 nights I've started a 11 p.m. my time stream. So, I do mix the times up. Because I know that a lot of people from Europe are huge. A lot of Europeans, Australians, and everything are big Dungeon Defenders fans. And that's awesome, That and I stay up late anyway. Alright, looking good. No, that's not what I said there, Jalal. But he definitely doesn't have any female companionship in his life. There's no doubt about that. No one will that puts that many hours streaming unless their significant other is streaming with them. It's about the only way that's going to work. But, like I said, I'm out in the world, I've got a wife, I've got bills to pay, I can't just sit there and stare at the screen all day. I'd love to, but I can't do it. Back in 10. Just mean, what are you talking about there, Omni? It's the truth. On the title screen there, Larky, if you go, it's called Smashing Fist, there's an area. Yeah, anyway, Larky, if you go to the title, all the way back out of the game to the title screen before you're logged into a server, and it'll show up in the options. Yeah, Smashing Fist. It's actually completely ineffective against just about everything except siege rollers, because siege rollers take the increased crushing damage. It just destroys them. Like a Chaos 5 siege roller is like 3 shots. If you do exclamation shards, it'll give you a link to where all the shards drop. I'm not certain exactly where it drops. I think it drops in Chaos 3. I'm not positive though. There they is. All the shards. There's a siege roller right there. If I can manage to make it over to him. Gonna take him forever to get out. They got a long path behind the bubble up top there. Where'd that Slick Kellyanne go? Here he is. Let's see. Yeah, good enough. Because flamethrowers will shoot through that geode there, Son of Will. You don't have that in Chaos 1 yet. But they also will shoot through the regular little shield. The little shieldies that are special to Chaos 1. The flamethrowers just go right through it. Where the cannons, a lot of the cannon damage will get absorbed unless you're shooting them from behind. But it's just, I mean, when you're going up through the Chaos tiers, it's all about what you find too. I mean, what gear you find. Some medallions will be better, or some relics will be better than others. You know, for different tasks, of course. So whatever you get, that's kind of what you have to use unless you just grind. Oh, I would love to, Alarky. I don't know most of those guys though. I have watched. I've watched the several streams from them before though. For Ramsters, Jennifer, you either want a medallion with defense speed and defense health on it and go with Vampiric, or an orb with defense power and defense health and go with Vampiric. Will get your Ramsters to the highest output. I actually like the orb route better personally. It's still unclear on that there, Awesome, whether or not you need to do it or not. There's Penguin Water. What's going on, man? What up? Getting all kinds of crystalline twin blades here. Shame it's not Chaos 5 quality. There's old Spider Dan. What's going on? Doing just a little Chaos 3 grinding today there, Dan. I'm not 100% certain, Jimbo, because they are all a little different. I mean, for Chaos 3, this map's pretty good. 1.1 million. That's not too shabby. Oh, but you will, Augur, you will. It's just a matter of time. Vampiric drops in Chaos 1. It's pretty elusive. I've found a lot of Vampirics, but like my crappy luck has been from rain shards. As much as I've just grinded Chaos 1, you'd think I'd have a bunch of rain shards. Siphon Sight D has the best XP per hour, Donaga says. Chaos 2, Siphon Sight D. But of course you want to go trials so that you're picking the, you know, so you don't get to pick your own map. So I mean, like what I do is I just pick whatever trials tier I'm looking for shards from and just farm that. But I haven't been, you know, I haven't been doing any kind of power leveling or anything with my Ascension. It's to the point right now where it's just overkill. Oh, I was mentioning that earlier too, Dan. Or Chaos 2 trial, Siphon Sight D, pardon me. Yeah, I was mentioning that earlier, Dan. It would be so awesome to get those galactic weapons in Chaos 5 quality. That'd be cool as hell. I mean, the Squire Sword is a must-have. It goes with that skin so insanely well. It's definitely a must-have for sure. All I do with the Mystic really is sand traps there, Son of Will. What do we got going here? Black screen. There it is. I was going to say I hear it, but I don't see it. Steam went down, huh? Well, that's no good. Is Steam still down? Oh, that sucks. Well, I guess don't leave the group if you're in it now, because with Steam down, there is no more matchmaking. That's shitty. What do I want to do? Let's just go up here. Pardon me. Yeah, mine went down too there, Kryn. Or, Omni, my Steam is showing offline. That range. Or lack of, I should say. We'll see. Hopefully it'll come back up pretty quick. We will find out here soon enough. Alright, needs more mana. I haven't yet there, Dan. I'll probably play around with that tonight. Oh, I imagine it just wrecks it. Let's see. Feel like another flamethrower over here would be beneficial. Oh, it's my favorite spot. I put that other one as a little too invasive. Yeah, it's probably because of steam being down there, Kren. That sucks. Hopefully it comes back up quick. See, where am I missing? Or I'm missing this lane. The entirety of it. Let's see, let's get right about there. We actually got a ton of DU left. Squire's pretty glitchy right now for sure. It's got pretty good DPS even using them legit. But it's definitely a little on the glitchy side. I found a blue one, a blue McManus Jalal, but I still don't have a good one, purple or higher yet. Disappointing. Was really hoping to have one by now. Let's see. That's probably good enough, but we'll go, just for good measure, we'll put a Frosty right here. Alright, that'll work for me. Larky says his Steam is working. It may just be that Seattle, US Seattle server or something that's down. See if mine came back up yet. No, mine's still not back up yet. I vary him up there, Corinne, and I play around with him quite a bit. I really enjoy DPSing on the Monk. So I do mix it up quite a bit on the Monk. I like that Call of the Kobold one, but everybody that I play with screams at me. Tells me it drops their frame rate down to nothing. So I don't use it just because of that. It's still, my frame rate still stays over like 90 frames per second when I use it, which is a pretty significant drop. It's like a 50 frame per second drop using the Call of the Kobold. But I play my Monk differently than most people. I'm a right-click spammer in either Chi Blast or Pole Smash. I don't use the Pumpkinator just because it's glitchy. It's not supposed to function like that, so I don't do it just to keep people happy on the channel. I mean, I have done it, don't get me wrong. But I don't do it frequently. Yep. Caps locking it out. It seems like those drop more commonly there, Lilo. I've got a bunch of those. I've got more totems than anything else for sure. The Pumpkinator gets applied by every defense on the map. Yeah, so it's extremely bugged. It's supposed to only activate on mobs that you hit. Sorry there, Lilo. Hey, I didn't make it buggy. But yeah, if I used it on the YouTube channel, I would just get spammed with comments calling me a cheater. So I don't bother with it. I mean, I wouldn't mind necessarily using it on here. In fact, I'll equip it after this wave and show you guys what I'm talking about. Everything gets pumpkined up. going on there, Sin? How you doing? No streaming today for you? Alright, let's see. Oops. I'll get rid of, I'll get rid of... Well, I'm going to keep smashing fists. I'll get rid of the concussive chi since I don't really need the stun here. Let's see. Where are you at, Pumpkinator? There it is. Alright, now watch this stuff. Hell yeah, Sin, I hear ya. The more the merrier on the range shards. See all these guys getting pumpkined up. Just from my flamethrowers. So it's a little cheaty for sure. Doing Chaos 3 July, it doesn't matter. It's going to be a steamroll no matter what. Just shard farming, you know. But yep, everything gets all pumpkined just by your defenses. Yeah, that's about it, Dan. That is the super cheese. It makes enemies explode when they die, doing damage to everything around them. But, yep, got the pumpkin heads going all over the place. Steam is slowly coming back. Uh-oh, flamethrower down? Nope. So close. I think they'll fix it just back to the way that it used to be. They're saying they'll make it so it's just from hero attacks. I'm pretty sure. I mean, there's not supposed to be any shards that you can equip in a weapon that benefit your defenses. That's kind of how they designed the whole thing. They scale really well with defense power, and then you can spread the poison through the explosions. It makes it pretty beast. I mean, that and just like mine at tier 1 or just against the dummy, not including the explosions, are doing like 300,000 DPS once the poison stacks up. So, I mean, same as it was before. It's the main thing really is the poison spreading, I think. You spread that poison dot to everything, it just makes ridiculous. Yeah, Malthius gets the big old pumpkin, huh, Dan? That's the weekly this week, isn't it? The Malthius incursion. Thanks for subscribing there, Becaria. I appreciate it. Becaria? Sorry, massacred your name. It's kind of what I do best, unfortunately. Oh, your cheese doesn't count, Jalal. You say everything's cheese. Well, it's a good grind build, Sin. I mean, you know, at this point, it's just all about grinding the gear. Once you've beaten the maps legitimately, I don't think it matters. I mean, you want to go through the challenge of winning it legit, but after that, you know, who cares? You're just grinding. Save yourself a few minutes and throw in a little cheddar. Never really bothered me too much, but I know a lot of people get all out of control about it. Which, I mean, it doesn't affect anybody else. You know, it's an EP thing. might as well throw a little love on that block. Well, no walls is just kind of pointless, Omni. I mean, it's a fun challenge, just to entertain yourself, but there's no real point in it. With or without walls, you're not, you know, you're not winning the map any better, you know. One Betty left. Where you at, Mr. Betty? Right. And a lovely, lovely green chest. I was gonna say, if I get a green Chaos 3 McManus, oh man. Oh, you know I'm gonna be getting a rate here, Jalal. I'm going to open them all up at the end of the stream. I'll do one more map, and then I'll get to opening shards. That's actually not many shards to open. If I get a rate shard, I'll be ecstatic. But I'm not super optimistic that it'll be there. I use defense rate instead of enhanced poison. SJ. Just because it fires faster. It gets the poison stacked quicker. And the as far as the poison tick goes, defense rate and enhanced poison both do the same thing. Nah, you definitely want, if you're just looking for range Sin, you definitely want to farm Chaos 1. It's got the highest chance of dropping there. Now, the highest chance of dropping is still god-awful. There's no doubt about that, but it definitely has the highest chance. Yeah, poison just double stacks there, SJ, but it gets it double stacked quicker. I mean, you're not getting, it's not a significant DPS difference between the two, so I just go with the rate. Now, if you wanted to like focus on single target DPS, then you want to use both and get rid of the poisonous explosions. Use defense rate, and you can get the poison tick down to 0.41. So, I mean, it's pretty quick, you know. When's your stream starting there, Sin? Let's see. Fire, fire, lots of fire. I'm gonna run out of DU again. Gots to watch that. Oh, there we go. Steam must be back up. Yep, Steam is back up indeed. That's good. Didn't go down for too long. I need 200 left. I didn't do anything on this side yet. And only room for 2 more. I think I'll just go right here with them. Not the best coverage, but everything will die when it gets down to the wall anyway. Yeah, I'm going to do the same as soon as I get done here, Sin. I'll do one more. I'll do this run and then open these shards and see if I got lucky. It's not a ton of shards to open, but it's a couple. The bonus mission is weekly there, Zoop. Every Tuesday morning at midnight, trendy time. Monday night, Tuesday morning at midnight, it resets. And that's midnight Eastern Standard Time, or Eastern Daylight Time right now. $60 legendary medallion with no speed. Oh, I've got a bunch of those. How disappointing, isn't it? You get the 60 up, fully max medallion, and it's got no defense speed on it. That'll work for your fishers. Or yeah, there's King just mentioned it. That's what I use in my fishers is it, but that's, I think, that may be the only defense that medallion is good for. King, what's your name on Steam? Is it King Crash on Steam as well? Fishers are fun, Jalal. You gotta have some fun at some point. You put your E-peen back in your pocket and enjoy the game a little, you know? Both are pretty powerful, Cole. I like them both. I'll, after I get done with the stream there, King, I'll make you a mod in the Steam group. So anytime you do that, you can just post an announcement and people will join up. It's awfully nice of you. But, I mean, you got to get the shards, too. You know, that's the cool thing about it now, is there is a reason to do all the brackets. You know, once you get the Chaos 5, you still have a reason to do Chaos 1. You know, so you can still play with your friends or whatever effectively. That's the one I'm looking for, SJ. That's the one I can't find. That is the perfect flamethrower and Ramster medallion right there. And I just cannot find it. I've got a purple one that's at the 11,000, the 60 upgrade purple one. But I just can't seem to locate a legendary one. Yeah, they're all the same. I mean, the stats are all the same. All the 60 up Chaos 5 ones are all that. Let's see, good enough. So what, I'm going to have like 10 shards maybe to open? Let's see. There's 10. Whoop, that's not... Is that a standard shard? Yeah, I get move that one. Probably so, Dan. I got a lot of background noise when I stream during the day. The noise gate with OBS works, but every time I talk, of course the noise gate opens, so all that buzz comes through. That, and it's just, it's humid as shit today, and you know, although the temperature itself is not very hot, it's just a really humid, uncomfortable day out here on the west coast. You know, the sun finally came out after raining for 4 months. and it'll take a day or two to even back out and make it comfortable again. But so I got a fan going too, which of course fans and microphones don't get along too well. Well, I grind a lot of maps there, Jalal. I mean, I know you do too. But I mean, I'm playing 50 maps a day probably. I use a blue Yeti Sin. And then for like the Xbox and PS4, I use a, I don't even know how to pronounce it, Sennheiser headset. Those Arrow headsets are really, really nice, but they're just pricey. Still raining there. I personally don't go the range there, Darian. I know a lot of people would disagree about that. But the range scales so poorly on the flamethrower, I personally don't put any range in it. So like my, where's my apprentice? I've got defense crit maxed and then everything else into, or defense crit chance maxed, pardon me, everything else into defense crit. And then I go with defense speed and then everything else right in the flamethrower damage. But yeah, I mean, the range scaling sucks with the flamethrower. The range drops from Chaos 1. Yeah, I mean, you know how that goes, Sin. I like the Razer mics. The only thing I don't like about them is the Razer headsets, but I break them. I've had really bad problems with them snapping. I did use that. I don't remember which Razer flavor it's called, but the one with the little metal rods or whatever that go across the top of your head, and that one lasted a lot longer for me. But man, I'm rough on headsets. I get that one a lot too there, Larky. It seems like I get Nimbus all the time on Chaos 3. Where'd that Siege Roller go? He's still hiding. He's peeking now. Yeah, it's really, really, really rare for sure. I'm all into Chi Blast right now, Jalal. That's why my Pulse Smash is hitting so weak. Normally it's like 1.4, I want to say. But yeah, I'm full Chi Blast right at the moment. Steel Series, do you like the mic quality? I tried to get a Steel Series sponsorship. Those sponsorships are really hard to come by. You gotta have a big channel. And even at the, coming up at 10,000 subscribers, I don't have a single gear sponsorship. And it would be pretty awesome if I could get one. Oh, you don't use the mic? I gotcha. I use those little Razer earbuds for the sound usually. I do use the headset when I play on the console, though. On the Xbox and on the PS4. My Chi Blast is, I want to say, 1.7. Let me see. Yeah, 1.8. That one crit, though. That one doesn't count. See if I can get a baddie that's going to stay live long enough for me to Chi Blast him. There we go. Yeah, looks like 1,790,000. I can get up to 3.5 million damage per second on the target dummy with Chi Blast, just spamming it. Chi Blast is beast. You have to be careful when you're using it though, as you can blow baddies back off into another lane, and then sometimes, particularly if they're a ranged mob, they've got a funny aggro, and they'll just end up sitting there destroying stuff ranged if you don't kill them. Gotta get that shard there, Jalal. What's your ascension at now? I mean, a lot of that's coming from ascension. You're probably right the same as me, or a little higher, huh? $1 million crits. I don't have very much crit damage on this guy because you can tell by my health pool, I went all ability power hero health essentially, and that just wrecked it all up. Yeah, the Ascension definitely makes a big difference for sure. Yeah, I probably do. What do I have? Or no, I don't have anything into Hero Crit. I've got it all into Defense Crit for the Sky Guards. It's always been that way, Johnny. Before this update came, it was still that way. Alright guys, so I'm going to open all these shards now. In fact, I'll just head back to a tavern here. And then get all these guys, get all these shards open to see what kind of hotness we got. Yeah, I haven't worried about hero crit damage at all, King, just because all I've been doing is spamming either pull smash. Alright, let's see. Come on, defense rate. Nope. Nope. There's your shard there, Jalal. I don't think I have that one. I know I got that. Nope. Power Volley I've got. Proton Cannon Boost I've got. Scatter Striker. Oh, only 4 shards left? Oh, Oil Spill. Molten Core. And Mana Bomb's Aid. No defense rate for me once again today. Crazy. Well, anyway, I'll be back to the hunt for some defense rate tomorrow probably. Wednesday, Thursday are usually my Chaos 4 or lower grind days. No, it's Chaos 3 and higher there, SJ. But anyway, guys, that will do it for today, though. I appreciate you guys coming by. And I'm going to stream something late tonight, a late night stream. But don't know what that's going to be yet. It may end up being Dungeon Defenders 2. It may end up being something else. But thanks again, King, for doing some runs during the stream there. Like I said, as soon as I get out of here, I'll make you a mod in the Steam group. And then you can, then you can send out an announcement anytime you do that. But anyway, I appreciate it, everyone, and we will see you soon. Take it easy.